Hello everybody, it is I, Juplication, and welcome back to Penumbra Black Plague for unfortunately the last video that I'll ever make on this game. This game was very special and I enjoyed playing it on the channel a lot, but I'll get into that in a bit. It's time to reap our rewards for getting all of the artifacts. By playing Schmup.exe, which by the way, if you recall, Clarence, the scumbag, in this moment, who actually is still in Philip's mind right now. He's with us right now. I forgot he's not dead at this point. But Clarence asked if there were... well, he didn't ask, he said, why aren't there any games on this? He said something along those lines. But this right here is a game. I believe it was Zor 451. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. Frictional Games presents Schmup. Got normal shot, spread gun, and laser cannon. Let's see what this game has to offer. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is a reference to some old arcade game for sure. I think I know which one it's a reference to, actually. I just don't remember the name of it. I mean, it immediately makes me think of Space Invaders, but this isn't Space Invaders, it's, oh gosh, what was it called? I'm just gonna give up because I'm clearly not gonna remember. I'm doing pretty good at this, you know, for someone that's never... I haven't played the original that this is referencing, but, you know, I'm doing pretty good. This is actually pretty fun, considering it's just a quick game they made, as a little Easter egg. See, Clarence? We all got what we wanted. We don't have to kill each other now, because now we're just having legitimate fun. I already have the best power-up. Holy moly, that does a lot. I think I killed one of the enemies behind the other enemy, without even meaning to. But yeah, while I wreck absolute keister at this game... Oh my gosh, oh, okay, there it is. Oh no, give me the laser gun back. While I try to wreck absolute keister at this game, I guess I should start talking about Black Plague. Penumbra series in general was a lot of fun to cover on the channel. It's going to be a series that I remember fondly for a long while. Though, I'm not going to redo Penumbra Black Plague or Penumbra Overture unless like a few years pass or something. I'm only redoing the Amnesia games because when I last recorded them, the quality was absolute garble, and my commentary was nothing like it is now. So, because I love those games... Oh, we got a boss incoming. It's gonna be Dr. Eggman. He's gonna come in with his evil laugh and twirling his big mustache. This does kind of sound like Sonic music in the background. Where is he? Well, you know what? That's not as intimidating as I thought it would be. You stand no chance against my epic, illustrious beam of death. Okay, never mind, that didn't turn out quite as well as I expected it to, but you still don't stand a single chance against me. I'd love to talk about the game, but oh, there we go, okay. So, now we can get back to brass tacks. What was I talking about? Oh, right, yeah. I'm redoing that Dark Descent and a Machine for Pigs and Rebirth and all that, because the original quality was just so bad. Oh no. Because the original quality was just so bad. But with the Penumbra series, I'm genuinely happy about, like, how they came out. Like, even when I originally made the Amnesia series on my channel, I wasn't that happy with the videos. I mean, I enjoyed making them, but I knew they were, like, objectively pretty low quality. My newer videos are... I would say I think it's come along pretty nicely. It's not so bad to the point where I want to redo it anyways, like the Amnesia videos are. I mean, A Machine for Pigs lags most of the time, and it's just really hard to watch, at least for me it is. But less about my channel and more about Penumbra Black. Stop downgrading me, what the heck? I play well and you downgrade me? What kind of reward system is that? And you just keep reverting me back to this triple laser thing. What do you want from me? But anyways, more talking about the actual game, Penumbra Overture and Penumbra Black Plague were really interesting. I'm just gonna delve straight into the ending of why Philip did what he did. I didn't understand this at the time. But after thinking about it, I realized the turn gate weren't so... Sorry, the turn gate weren't so... You know... they weren't as much of a victim as I thought they were. For one thing, I'll just start off by saying that despite Howard doing everything they asked him to, he still ended up dying for some reason or another. I don't really know what he died from, but I'm guessing it was the turn gate in some way. Alongside that, they were like keeping Philip in his own mindscape near the end of the game there. And also like erasing his memories while he was trying to remember stuff. Like the notes and what year it was and stuff like that. At least I assume that was the turn gate erasing his memories. And I believe he was still infected at the end of the game because the turn gate reinfected him. In fact, I believe Requiem takes place within Philip's mind. Oh my gosh, this is getting really hard. I believe Requiem takes place within Philip's mind as the oh my, wow, jeez. As the turn gate keep him like hostage forever. Also, I don't know, does Schmup even have an ending? I'll just play till I run out of things to say. But alongside that, the turn gate just killed innocent people. Like, people that just found them out. And I understand that word could get out and then the turn gate would die, but I still feel that's no excuse to slaughter a bunch of innocent lives. But by far the most egregious thing the turn gate did that made Philip do what he did in the end, or at least I think so, is the what they did to Red, you know, not letting him die. Like, that was just an act of pure cruelty. And you know, Clarence removed Philip's memory of Red, and I think at the end of the game when Philip's writing that note and he starts writing the email and then he stops to think for a moment. I think that's him remembering Red. And there's just no excuse for what they did to Red. I mean, keeping him alive, there was no reason for that, I don't think. And yet they still did it. Driving him mad and torturing him. And you know how much Red meant to Philip. So, after thinking about all of that, I can totally understand why Philip did what he did at the end of the game. Hopefully I explained all that pretty well. It's, you know, it's unsurprisingly, it's pretty hard to play Schmup while trying to say your thoughts and feelings on things. I mean, I'm probably gonna look back on this footage and think, what on earth was I talking about? What are these alien words coming out of my mouth? But, you know, hopefully not. Hopefully you guys can understand me and what I'm saying. I'm kind of getting good at this, you know, not gonna lie. Even this music is kind of Dr. Robotnik-like. This is like a really cool Flash game from 2008 that you'd find on Newgrounds or something. But it's just inside Penumbra Black Plague. About dawn time. I wonder where Clarence is in all this. He hasn't said a darn thing about Schmup this entire time. It would have been cool if they wrote extra lines for Clarence. After him, like, seeing you play Schmup. Maybe have him insult you playing this, like your play style throughout the game. Or like say something every time you lost. I mean, if they did do that, I would have a headache, but kinda would have been funny. Kinda, you know, I would have maybe liked it. Also, it gets really hard around that point. I'm somewhat excited for Penumbra Requiem, but mostly I kind of just want to get it over with so I can move to the Dark Descent. I just remember not liking Requiem that much. But hey, you know, I didn't really pay that much attention to the story in the past. I was just there to get scared and for the gameplay. But now I'm focusing more on the story. Maybe I'll love Requiem. Oh my gosh, I died at 1,500 points. Yeah, don't get mad. Don't get mad at Schmup. You're not even here for Schmup, you're here to talk. Schmup's just a background thing while you talk. But so far during this video, it's been like the main thing. It's taken up 90% of my brain space. You know that music is gonna drive me insane, but I love it. The double shot here is like one of my favorite power-ups, if not my favorite power-up. I think I like it more than the laser. I kind of like this one too, though. I don't know, it's just a little too widespread for my liking. I might actually not pick up any upgrade unless it's another double shot. Right now I'm working on a few videos for you guys. I have a new game series coming out. Cry of Fear is on pause, not because I don't want to play Cry of Fear, I do. I just messed up a save again. I know, I can't believe it. It's ridiculous how I keep messing up my Cry of Fear saves. So I have to play back to where I was again in Chapter 4. Which is why Cry of Fear is on hold. But I have a new game coming out at some point, not sure when. As a replacement for Cry of Fear, which I think you guys will enjoy. It's yet another classic horror title, because of course. Although I do want to branch out and play different kinds of games, not just horror games, and not just old horror titles, you know. Like, if I am going to play a horror game, I don't just want it to be something from like 2012 or whatever. I'd like to play more recent horror games too. And just like more variety of games in general. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I have the new game coming out, and it'll be like when I get back to Cry of Fear, that game will still be here, so I'll have like 5 games running at the same time, which is exciting and terrifying. Oops, I should never have let go of the laser. Better not die here. I'm gonna get real mad if I die here. Come on. Oh, what? Oh, well, at least I got a new high score. What was I talking about? The Schmup's just taking over my brain. Oh yeah, I also have a Penumbra Overture compilation coming out soon. And I'm going to be doing compilations of pretty much all of my games up to this point. For you guys to enjoy. I think that'll be very fun. A good old reaction compilation showing all of what I think were my best reactions throughout the entirety of whatever game I cover. First one, of course, being Penumbra Overture, because why not, I guess. It's not the first game that I played, but, you know, it just feels right to do Penumbra Overture first, so we're doing that one first. I'm still working on the Andy and Lele video. That's gonna come out, not sure when, but progress is being made. After Penumbra Requiem, we'll be getting Amnesia Dark Descent started, and we're getting ever so closer to Amnesia Bunker, which I'm terrified for and really excited for, all at the same time. I know that game is gonna destroy me mentally. Guess I'll go back to talking about Black Plague, or just Penumbra in general now, but I don't really have much else to say, I don't think. I mean, Clarence was awesome. I loved him being like... kind of like, I guess he was, in a way, the inner monologue of Philip, but like the negative evil version of Philip. I feel like that's not the right way of describing Clarence, though. He was more than that, but... Oh, actually, this reminds me, one of the coolest lines I liked about near the end of Penumbra Black Plague is when Philip said, "I am no monkey," when referring to his free will to kill all the Turngat. Oh, by the way, which we never learned, the friend he was writing to. Which kind of sucks, but, you know, it's fine. Leaving it a mystery's fine. Oh, I love this theme in the background. But, yeah, I would have loved to have talked more about Penumbra in general, but I didn't... Maybe I should have wrote down a list of things to talk about before getting into this. I didn't. I just kind of decided, hey, I'll wing it, and if I have things to say, then I have things to say, and if I don't, I don't. Mostly I just talked about the channel and new videos that'll be coming out. On February 1st, the poll ends, so whatever people voted for the most will start being uploaded round about February 1st to February 2nd. I'm very excited for that. I've pretty much covered everything about the channel going on at the moment. I have a 100 video special planned when I reach 100 videos. There's a lot of good stuff coming out soon, but... You know, that's about it. I did want to talk a lot more about Penumbra Black Plague, but I just can't... I don't know, I feel like I got most of my thoughts out while playing it, and anything extra will probably be discussed during Requiem, to be honest. I mostly just wanted to show off Schmup in this video, and I think I've done a good job of that while also discussing the state of my channel and what's coming out. I'll try and reach a new high score in Schmup and then call it a day with this video, I suppose. Oh no, the blue laser. The blue laser sucks. But the green laser, it's a little bit better. And now I have no laser. That's great. I'm at the boss and somehow I don't have like some special weapon. I just have this freaking pea shooter. I might actually give up. If I don't get it on this try, then I might give up because I don't want to spend too much time on Schmup. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Oh, whatever. End it all. I give up. No, wait. It's when you're at one life that you're at your most powerful, because that's when you're truly afraid of death. But just give me an upgrade, please. Okay, cool. I was just too excited to do that then. Clarence, you don't feel like making any remarks, huh? And I had planned to talk about Black Plague a lot more than I did, and also Overture, but I couldn't really find anything to say, and the things I did have to say, I couldn't really articulate very well. Like the reasoning for why Philip went ahead on killing the turn guy, and also like Clarence being essentially, well, not evil Philip, but you know, something along those lines. I just couldn't articulate the ideas I did have when I did even have ideas at all. Most of the time I just didn't think of anything. So this was mostly just a channel update with some Schmup in the background. But I will absolutely talk more about Black Plague and Penumbra in Requiem, because it'll be more easy to talk about those games while playing Requiem. This isn't really very easy to commentate over. I mean, I tried my best, but in general I don't feel like I'm that good at commentating to begin with. I try to be, but speaking isn't really my forte. The language isn't my strong suit, for sure. I hope to get better at it, though, a lot better at it as the channel goes on. You know, this is crazy addicting. I might actually continue playing just to try and get the high score one more time. You never know, I might get it this time. But if I don't, then I'll definitely give up. Alright, that's me shmupped out. I'm all out on the shmup. I can't take the shmup anymore. The shmup is getting to me, so let's leave. Oh no, I don't want to play anymore. It's amazing that Clarence had nothing to say about that. But yeah, no, Penumbra Black Plague was great to play. I really enjoyed making a series on this game. It didn't really get that much traction, I don't think, because, you know, most people don't really... Even when this game came out, I don't think that many people were interested in it. It wasn't really that popular of a game. But, hey, it's cool. I don't know, I'll say most of what I had to say in Requiem, that's for sure. So, see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Juplication signing out. So, because I love those games... Oh, we got a boss incoming. It's gonna be Dr. Eggman. He's gonna come in with his evil laugh and twirling his big mustache. This does kind of sound like Sonic music in the background. Where is he? Well, you know what? That's not as intimidating as I thought it would be.